Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today we're going to be reviewing and deep diving into Psych, the complete collection on Blu-ray for the first time ever worldwide. I'm going to be diving into this, sharing all my testing data, and what the results are with the review score of the quality of this box set in comparison to hundreds of other Blu-ray TV series that I've tested and reviewed here on this YouTube channel. And my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, this is the third film in the kind of romantic comedy film series. Now for Psych, it is presented in a full 1080p HD presentation on this, though I will tell you season 1, the first pilot episode, is in a lower image quality because, as with most pilot episodes, they're filmed very cheaply to see if the network would be interested in picking it up for a series. After you get past the pilot episode though, seasons 1 through seasons 4 were filmed on 16mm film. So what you will notice on seasons 1 through 4 in this box set is the image does have quite a bit better film grain than what the previous DVD releases had. Now the images up above are the native images pulled directly from each of these discs. I'm going to show you random images throughout the entire series and show you what even some of the movies look like on this. And I will tell you, you will notice a different quality once you get past season 4, basically 5 and all of the films, because those are actually filmed on digital and they actually were finished as digital intermediates. So those do make a difference in what you see. It's a more stable and clean and clear image than what you get for seasons 1 through seasons 4. Because of that 16mm film, it does have the film grain, but there is fluctuations in it, and it's not super stable. But I will say, regardless of those instabilities in the film grain, the image overall, in comparison to the previous DVD releases, is really nice. I will say there's details in it that the DVDs were just so muddled, and really the colors were really poor on the previous DVD releases. It really desaturated everything, and they just overall did not look that great on the previous DVD sets. Now, if when you get done watching this review, you decide you want to buy Psych, the complete series on Blu-ray, I've put the direct Amazon sale link as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links are always very important. They help me to be able to keep creating exclusive videos just like this. All the time I take to test these, to pull the images off of these, to show you up above, and to do all of the testing is through all of you, my viewers and subscribers support. So make sure if you're going to buy this set or add this to your collection at all, it's very important to use those direct Amazon sale links I posted right down there below. They never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra. But that's a way that you can help to support this channel simply by clicking through those Amazon sale links I posted right down below. So in comparison to the previous DVD releases, the overall image and colors are a drastic upgrade. I was really surprised even with the instabilities in the film grain due to that 16mm that it was filmed on. Because they went back to the original camera negatives, it makes a big difference in what you see in this. There is a lot more depth in that image that I was surprised for a 1080p HD Blu-ray. Overall, I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed the image on this. Now, I will tell you there's another nice bonus we got on this. Not only does this set come with all of the original DVD special features, you also get all of the extended episodes included in this box set. So you can choose if you want to watch the extended episodes along with all of the deleted scenes. So whether you want the extended episode, you click on it and you watch it on these Blu-rays, or you can watch the deleted scenes, they're all included on it as well. You get all of the commentaries as well. But here's where this set is the ultimate way to own Psych. You also get Psych 2 and Psych 3, the movies, that were never released previously before on home video ever. They are available in this Blu-ray set in full 1080p, and they do look really nice. I will say the movies because they are more modern, because the series ran from 2006 to 2021 when they finished up the last movie that they did, which is Psych 3. And I will tell you, you'll notice as it goes along, basically once you get past season 4, the image is very nicely stable. Though I won't brush off season 1 through 4 and say they're horrible, because they're not. It's just you have to go into it understanding because of what it was filmed on. There is limitations based on what it was filmed on, causing those instabilities and fluctuations, because 16mm, it's just not the best film stock they could have used. If you enjoy movies and TV series, this channel is the place for you. Make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you never miss out on any of this exclusive content that I release here on my YouTube channel. Now, talking about the audio on this, we do get an English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. And I will tell you the audio mix on this was another upgrade that I didn't expect over the previous DVD audio mixes. It has better clarity, better range, and it is slightly louder. I did notice I actually had to turn it down just a little bit compared to what I was watching on the previous DVD release. And I'll say that's a nice thing because the DVD release did have some times when it got slightly soft and muddled, and overall the audio mix on the DVD release was just fine. But it was not something I would say was one of those that I sat back and said, man, that had really good range and sounded really crisp and clean. This does. I was really enjoying watching and listening to this because the audio mix on this was a nice little upgrade on this as well. Now, talking about Psych, the series itself. Psych is basically a comedic mystery detective series where basically it's two friends that basically he comes up with the idea of playing a psychic, but he's really not, and he's basically really smart. He spent his entire life with his dad as a detective, basically learning things about how to spot crimes or how to spot things that are off in situations, and he plays it off because he's not a police officer, basically working with the police as a psychic, but basically he's really, and he even plays off of, he's just a normal guy that he's just really intelligent and really observant to things. And it's really funny. I will say the series has some really great comedic beats. The more you watch it, by the time you get to season 2, you will be hooked on this. Now, the series did run for 8 seasons, 3 full movies, and 1 musical. And I'll tell you that's a pretty impressive feat for a TV series because not that many TV series get musicals plus 3 full movies and a full 8 seasons. They are all included in this box set in that full 1080p HD. Now, the total runtime for this massive box set is 5,400 minutes, which roughly equates to about 90 hours of great entertainment. So you really do get a massive amount of entertainment in this box set as well. Now, I'll show you what you get in this box set. I do like the new artwork they used on this. I thought it was nice they made it green. Obviously, it shows this on the side, and then on the back it talks about it. Bonus features wise, as I did mention, you get all of the previous DVD complete series bonus features included in this, plus some new things, all included so you're not missing out on anything. Now, this is all of your Blu-ray cases. It comes in individual Blu-ray cases for each and every one of the seasons, including a special case at the end that has all of the movies on it. I will tell you, I love how they put them in each individual cases. It does make it easier when watching a big series like this, because you pull one of them out and basically then you take that in and you can watch that, and then you can put it back in and switch them out and leave this in your collection, or whether you have shelves like I do, you leave it sitting there and you just switch out each season one at a time. Now, I'm not going to show you every case in this box set because that would make this video over an hour, but I will show you a few here. It does say Psych on it, season 1, Psych's on the side there, and then it talks about what you get in each season. It does talk about all your bonus features, including like the international pilot that's in this, so you do get alternate versions, like I said, extended versions as well, all included in 1080p as well to watch. Now, I did like how Universal changed the artwork. For the Blu-rays, they did all new artwork that matches the outside of each of the cases. Instead of like the old DVDs where it was literally just a shiny disc that basically said Psych on it in a certain color, they actually did artwork that shows the characters on it that matches the outside of the case, telling you what episodes and what season it is. Inside of your artwork, it actually has listing out the episodes as well. Now, for the discs inside here, I will tell you they are all BD50s, and I can tell you I tested all of them and they are all 100% region free. As always, I exclusively test everything here on this YouTube channel. If you've followed me for a while, you know I dive into and test all of them for all of you. That way, no matter where you live worldwide, if you're wanting to buy or import this and have this shipped to your country, that direct Amazon sailing that I listed down below will ship anywhere worldwide. If you live in the US, obviously it ships from Amazon US, and that's the direct sailing. This is one of those sets that is one of those that's very hard to find because it's only at limited retailers. Amazon's one of those exclusive retailers, and I listed that link right down below. So if you do decide you want to buy this, you won't have any issues playing any of the episodes whatsoever. Now here's the Psych movie collection, and as I said, it's on its own disc with its own case. Has all 3 movies, Psych the Movie, Psych 2, Lassie Come Home, and Psych 3, This Is Gus. I did like that it put each of the artworks on the front of this. Side it says the movies, and then on the back it lists them all out as well. And then when you get inside here, again, showing all 3 movies on the artwork on the disc. So Universal did a little extra work by making sure that every disc is very identifiable with its own artwork, so that way it's not just generic discs thrown into some cases. Now, for Psych the Complete Collection on Blu-ray, it is presented in its originally intended aspect ratio of 1.78 to 1. They didn't go down and cut it down or anything. It is nice that they presented it in its original intended aspect ratio. And I will tell you, audio and visual quality wise, I was impressed with what we got on this. Now, you do get English subtitles for each and every episode and including all of the movies in here. Now, I will tell you also, this set was not sent for review. So if you are deciding you're gonna buy this, make sure to use that link down there to support the creation of these videos, because this set was expensive. I will tell you that is why when I get these in, it's hard because they're expensive sets, and sometimes, as most of you know that have followed me here on my channel, some of the complete series sets I've tested and reviewed have not been good upgrades, and I've let you know about that. Now, if you've followed me here on my channel for a while, you'll know that I've reviewed the Hawaii Five-0 Complete Collection Blu-ray set. That's another very enjoyable crime, action, adventure, buddy cop series. Has a lot of vibes with just two friends in Hawaii Five-0 as Psych does. If you haven't checked out my Hawaii Five-0 Complete Series Blu-ray review, you're going to want to check out that here on this channel. That's an exclusive review that you're only ever going to find here on my channel. So make sure to check out that one after you get done watching this video. So overall, for Psych the Complete Collection on Blu-ray, I was very surprised at how much of a drastic upgrade, both image and sound quality wise, over the previous DVD releases it was. Now, as I said, understand those limitations like I talked about the original film elements. There is limitations that there's only so much details that they'll get because of the instabilities in the film itself, but compared to the previous DVD releases, it blows those DVD releases out of the water and is a very surprising and enjoyable upgrade on Blu-ray. Getting to my review score. For Psych the Complete Collection on Blu-ray, this gets an excellent 9.6. This is a must-buy. So a 9.6 review score is a must-buy and must-own release. This is one of those you don't want to miss out on owning. Now, I am going to share something with all of you that might be new to the channel. My Complete Series TV set Blu-ray review scores are always separate. They are compared to other Complete Series TV series Blu-ray sets. So when I do those review scores, as has always been on this YouTube channel, Blu-ray TV series are compared to Blu-ray TV series. Those review scores are based on the quality in comparison to other Blu-ray TV series. My two favorite things to collect and own, as most of you know, are Blu-ray Complete TV series and 4K Ultra HD releases. But the Blu-ray TV series are their own thing because a lot of these will never see the light on 4K Ultra HD. This is the best quality that this show is going to be released in because it's finished at 1080p. So they don't have a 4K file because the 1080p digital intermediate that they finished it at is what the highest resolution that this show is available at, especially for those later seasons. Now, they could go back to the first 4 seasons and do a scan of that 16mm, but it's never going to happen. This is the best quality I ever see us getting Psych, and to be honest with you, it's pretty darn enjoyable and does look pretty darn good. It is one of those that's a limited release. What that means is there's only a few select retailers that are printing these, sending these out. These are manufactured on demand. As you order it, it's printed, packaged, and shipped out to you. I didn't have any issues with mine arriving damaged. It was packaged by Amazon in a box with bubbles around it, and it arrived perfectly fine, no damage to any of the cases or the outside case itself, which is nice because it's a massive box set, and it is very expensive, so it's nice that it arrived without any issues. If you decide you're gonna buy this or add this to your collection, as I said, make sure to use that direct Amazon sale link I posted right down below. It's very important. As I explained earlier with these videos, I'm trying something new this season and I'm doing more of these complete TV series reviews. The only way I can continue to do more of these is if these videos are financially supported enough. That means if you enjoy this, use that direct link down there that I posted below to order your set. And if you want to support this channel through my Collectors VIP Club, that is very much appreciated as well. All of that goes directly into these videos, me determining if I can keep going out and getting more of these to test and analyze, because without all of your support, I can't constantly go and get all of these because they're not sent for review. So keep that in mind if you want me to keep testing and analyzing all of these complete TV series reviews. Make sure to support this video by ordering your set directly through that Amazon link down below and joining my Collectors VIP Club. Let me know in the comment section below, how excited are you for Psych? Are you a massive fan of Psych like I am? Were you thrilled when they announced it on Blu-ray and that it turned out to be a pretty darn great Blu-ray set? I am. I'm thrilled that I have a new series to dive into and watch from beginning to end all over again. I've seen this series several times from beginning to end, so it's great to be able to watch it in a much better sounding and much better image quality than any of those poor DVDs before. It really is one of those things when you sit down, it's such a drastic upgrade that you sit there and say, man, I can't believe I watched those DVDs because they were so poor in comparison to how good this new Blu-ray release looks. Now, if you want another recommendation of another great comedic classic TV series you want to check out, I did my complete review and analysis on Cheers, the complete TV series on Blu-ray. If you haven't checked out that review video here on this channel, you'll want to check out that one after you get done with this video as well. But Cheers is another one of those classic TV series that I really enjoy. It's a fun comedic and just a good time at night. You watch a 20-minute episode. It kind of flies by when you're watching that series too, but you'll want to check out my complete review on that as well. Next up, we have My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Now, I really enjoyed the original film, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I have that on Blu-ray and I have the second one. As far as I'd rank the films themselves, as far as what I like out of them, number 1 obviously is the first one, number 2 is obviously the second film, and then number 3 comes in third. I will say they each go together well, and I am glad that they released a third film in the series. It's one of those, it started off as a romantic, family, comedy series, and it's kind of evolved through each film. This one more focuses on the family itself more so, and it does go more in different directions than the first one or second one. The first film is more about the two main characters, then the second one expanded more into the family, and then the third one drastically expands even more into the family. So it is one of those series that has a lot of comedic elements and beats to it. It's a fun film series to watch. I will say I'm glad that they made this film, but it is done on a lower budget. The film series itself has always been a lower budget, kind of not an indie romantic comedy film series, but kind of in that sense. And it's grown and gotten more and more of a cult status over the time. Basically, the first film has become bigger and bigger, second one became more popular, and then they decided to make this third one now. And I will say the third one is the weakest of the series film-wise, but I will say I still really enjoyed it. It's one of those films, if you sit back and you go into it because you enjoyed the previous films, and you remember all the characters, and some of them have passed away, but the ones that are still there, as you can see the family on the side here, it expands it in other areas. That's a fun time, that when you get done watching it, you still say, man, I still had a fun time with that film, and I'm glad it continued this series. Now, it is one of those things, there was a TV series that they had for a limited time, and some of the characters were not the same in it. I really didn't enjoy the TV series, so if you saw that series, I will say Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 is better than the TV series ever was. So the TV series would basically be my fourth least liked part of the series. So in that case, this is better than the TV series because it brought back the remaining and original characters. It's enjoyable. They continue a lot of those beats and comedic elements that are tied back to the first film, and it's got real charm behind it that a lot of the times is hard to match these days. I find not very many films have that good family comedic style that you really feel like aren't going into the area of being totally dirty or filthy. It's a more clean film series, and I enjoy it for that element. I actually remember my sisters dragging me to see this in theaters. I dragged my feet the whole way saying I wasn't interested in it because I was too cool to go see movies like this. And then when I got done, I told them I actually really enjoyed the film, and I remembered how much I really enjoyed going to see this film. I actually went back a second time to see this film in theaters because it was one of those fun films, kind of like a lot of those Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. It just gives you a great feeling, has some great comedy elements, and it's a great romantic comedy series. And My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 continues that, where I said it adds to the series, and it's not one of those films I would say, man, I could do without and never have it. I did enjoy it and was glad it added to the series. Now, for this Blu-ray release, it comes with an English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 lossless audio mix. The audio mix is very clean, clear, easy to hear, and has good range. And I will say the audio mix is perfectly fine on it and enjoyable. There's not much you can argue about with the audio mix on this because it is more romantic comedy. A lot of it's dialogue and background music and things like that. It's one of those that doesn't really need a Dolby Atmos mix because it just really wouldn't have great use for this film that I could see them implementing. Now, showing what you get in this, you do get this collector's edition slipcover. It does say on the side, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 Focus Features. Talks about your special features. You get OPA, the making of My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, commentaries, gag reels, deleted and extended scenes, and some other additional things like theatrical trailers and bonus things like that. Now, I will tell you this does come with the Movies Anywhere digital copy code as well. Now, inside here, you do get your Blu-ray disc and you get your DVD disc. I'll tell you, I don't watch DVDs anymore, so I didn't really matter with that as much at all, but the Blu-ray disc was a nice image though because of the smaller budget that I referenced earlier. It is filmed digitally for this film, but it's done on a lower budget. So the quality and image quality of the digital filming that was done for this is slightly softer. It's not as much depth and detail as some other Blu-rays I've reviewed and that I've watched. It's just a softer digital image. But to be honest with you, it fits in with the My Big Fat Greek Wedding series. Visual-wise, it just has a softer appearance, just like each of the films before it did. It still gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling when I watch this film because this film blends into that series and ties things wonderfully back to the first film in the series and some of the characters, so there are heartwarming elements that I enjoy. So here's what you have to ask yourself. Are you a fan of My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Do you like all of the older style romantic comedies like You've Got Mail, Sleepless in Seattle, What Women Want? There's a lot of that older style romantic comedy feeling in this film. If you liked any of the previous My Big Fat Greek Wedding movies, then I recommend this. This comes highly recommended to buy and add to your collection if you like any of the previous films in the series at all. Because it is one of those, I said, it'll give you that feeling, that warm fuzzy feeling. You get done watching it and you say, that was a fun time. I enjoyed it, I laughed, and I want to watch it again. And that's where I say, if you enjoyed any of the previous films, then you'll want to have this one in your collection because it harkens and ties back to each of the other films in the series beautifully well. And I said, I wouldn't not want to have this because I did enjoy this. It's just, remember, the first one had its charm because it was original, and then they've built upon it with each film in the series. If you enjoy My Big Fat Greek Wedding, you'll enjoy this if you haven't watched this yet. Now, if you decide you're going to buy either of these releases on Blu-ray, I've put the direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Make sure if you're going to buy these or add these to your collection, use those direct sale links down there below. Those do help to support this channel and the creation of these videos. As I said, they never cost you even a penny extra. Let me know if you're excited about My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. It does come out here in about a week. I did get it in about a week early, and that's how I was able to test and review it for all of you. Let me know if you're excited about the third one in that series. Did you see the original one in theaters? Have you seen any of the films in this series? It is one of those, if you have not seen any of them, I will post all of the direct sale links for each of the films in the series, including there's a box set that has all 3 films in it on Blu-ray. I'll post that direct Amazon sale link down there below as well. So if you want all 3 of them, which I do recommend, if you haven't checked out the films at all yet, I'd buy the box set that has all 3 films in it. That way you can watch them in order. Start with the first one, second, third, and you'll find it's a really fun series and it grows upon you. And the next time you watch it, start with the first one and go through them again. You'll find that there's more and more things you enjoy about the series. And that's what I find is it's one of those really heartwarming, just romantic comedy series. So start the conversation down there below. Let me know which of these releases that I reviewed you're excited about. Let me know which of these you're gonna buy and add to your collection now. Now, if you wanna support this channel, you can always join my Collectors VIP Club. That costs you less than a couple of bucks every month. Drastically makes a difference in me being able to continue creating all this content. I wanna say thank you to all of my current VIP Club members. You truly are amazing. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down there. Give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. And as always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. And I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.